Guys, welcome. We got a quick promotion that we're shooting with my man Brent Hess, owner of My Keto Mixed Martial Arts Gym in Alexandria, Virginia, or Falls Church, Virginia, and we are promoting the Champions League boxing fight. And I have Brent here. He's gonna tell a little bit about why he's on here, and part of why we do our stuff is to help promote the community. Teach a little bit about positive influence. And uh, Brent is a wrestling mate of mine, and he's a champion in the community and everything. So I wanted to bring him on here and help him promote his show. So he's gonna tell a little bit about the Champions League boxing. So I'm gonna hand it over to you, Brent.
Thank you, Sam Nang. I appreciate it. My name is Brent Hess. I'm with Champions League Boxing. Um, we got some exciting stuff coming around the corner. Our next event here, July 13th, is going to be really, really cool. Our first time in DC,
Yeah,
and yeah, man, Champions League was born kind of through a lot of years, a lot of hard work. If you catch up on our first podcast that me and Sam Nang did, you'll see kind of like a lot of the history and everything that led up to it. But pretty much, I'll just kind of give you guys the short version. My partner and I, at the time, he was doing a lot of the video stuff, and I had the expertise and the kind of like, I'd been competing in everything all my life. So um, once we decided to make this boxing league, it kind of blew up. It became very popular. Our first event, we knocked it out of the park, and so we're moving on to our next one, the Champions League. The motto, where true champions are born. It kind of speaks for itself, but it's really, it's whether it's something you want to kind of kick off your bucket list to compete, or you're trying to turn pro and make a career out of it. Champions League is kind of gonna be a catalyst to that, and we're happy to kind of do it and make champions both inside the ring and outside of the ring. Disciplined athletes, guys who
yeah,
are doing the right things when no one's watching, and that's
yeah.
important. Especially for we have a lot of youth in our league, and so for them, I just see the positive influence that it has over them, the training, the commitment, the mindset, all that stuff that will, whether they're gonna box or not, is gonna take them far in life.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Martial arts has definitely come on a long way since back in the day. Like the whole image behind it was just like guys just slugging it out, but it does promote, from my understanding of like practicing wrestling and boxing and some Muay Thai on my own and studying the philosophy behind it and everything. It's like it's a real discipline, and cleaning it up and giving the image out there or showing the image of like what it is to do it properly. I think applaud you. I love the message and the mission behind the statement and everything. It definitely aligns like what we do here at like Peak Performance Academy, of just kind of elevating, challenging people to a little bit of uncomfortable but good in a way where like it's gonna make you a champion. And that champion mindset, I think, is really really cool. What we could do is I want to hear a little bit about your card. You were telling me a little bit about how stacked it is, and it sounds like you did a ton of work already in the field of getting it promoted and getting the fighters in there. Tell us a little bit about the fighters or who's on the card and what to expect, and some of the stories that we should expect when as leading up to the promotion. The
Yeah.
promotion is going to be starting on July 13th, correct?
Yes, Saturday, July 13th. Yep.
Yeah, what I'll do here is I'll share you the link. Tell a little bit about the link and give us
Cool.
your rundown. It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, so championsleagueboxing.com. If you guys want to get tickets, I would recommend to get tickets soon. The venue is not like a humongous venue. We'll have limited seating. We'll have some VIP seating, of course, and we'll have some standing room entry tickets.
Yeah,
But once we kind of go past that, it's there's only so many people we can allow. It's like I say, this is not like an arena size venue. It's a really cool venue in the heart of DC, Hook Hall, 3400 Georgia Avenue, Northwest DC.
Mm-hmm.
So really, really cool spot. The way that kind of happened, my partner Lee here, he introduced me to some of the owners of the hall. I've been on the phone with them, and they own Hook Hall, they own Kraken. They have two of those, which is like cool little venues. One in DC, one in Baltimore, and National Union right there in the heart of Chinatown. So Hook
Nice.
Hall is a really, really neat place, just in general. But they got a big hall, and we're gonna set up a ring in there. And for the first time, they're gonna have boxing fights in there, and it's gonna be really, really neat. Like I say, it's right there in the heart of DC. Um, and if you're going there, I would recommend maybe kind of. I mean, parking is going to be a good. It's going to be free parking all around.
Yeah.
But
You think
not a
it's
bad
better to take
idea
like
to Uber
Uber
also.
down there, or take like the metro, something like that?
Yeah. They got a metro stop close by, so
Right.
there's some ways. It is the city, so there's some ways to get there
Yeah.
that are pretty neat. Um, and
Yeah, make sure you have your dancing shoes on, because I see here on the agenda there's a dance party here, which is it's not just
oh yeah,
yeah,
oh
that's what
yeah.
we gotta talk about here.
Speaking
You gotta put your
speaking of the
dancing shoes.
agenda, let me get into it. So we're gonna the weigh-ins for the fighters are gonna be from 2 to 4, and the fights will they'll have a little break in between weigh-ins, and when we start, the fights will start at 6 p.m. Um, it'll go from, I would say, from 6 to maybe 9 or 10, and then starting around that time, we'll have the after party, which is going to be a really cool battle of the DJs inside of the ring.
Nice.
So really cool. Something that's never been done before is also kind of bringing in the silent headphones. I don't know if have you heard of the silent headphones, Sam Nang?
I've seen it at like events. I haven't been to one. I used to be an event planner, and one of the guys that I was working with that offers the events was a silent headphone party similar to this. So it's interesting to see. Maybe I've never been to it, so it's kind
Yeah.
of intriguing. Yeah.
So the way it's gonna work is the way the headphones work is everyone's gonna get a set of headphones. Now there's gonna be ambiance music, but sometimes when it's so much loud music and
Yeah.
speakers, huge speakers, you can't hear even the person next to you. So there'll be ambiance music. Everyone will get a set of headphones for the whole event. We'll have a silent headphone pre-party and after party. And the way those headphones work is there's 3 colors: blue, green, and red. And each of those will be a channel that you can switch to. And so one of the channels, like during the bouts, during the fights, is going to be like the action in the ring, some of
Right.
the
Right.
some of the punches, some of the movement, and you'll be able to hear some up close and
Oh, you got some up
kind of
close
like
mics there.
high def. What'd you say?
I say you got some up close mics in the ring.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
dope.
Yep. And then the second channel will be commentary. So
Yeah.
that'll be me, and I'll be bringing up different kind of like, we got world champion boxers, we got special
Yeah.
guests in the house, pro boxers, some people, some referees that are really good referees that are going to be with me doing the commentary, giving like an expert analysis, and that was
Yeah.
something that we had on our last event, but people were only able to hear it if they were doing the live stream or if they were doing, watching the videos afterwards. So
Yeah.
now people will get to listen to this commentary real time in the audience, which is cool. Never been done. So, and then the third channel is going to be just music. If you want to tune out the whole event, you can just tune out, listen to some music and jam out while you're watching bouts, while you're watching some fights, and we'll have a DJ kind of spinning some music. So those headphones are pretty cool. Everyone will get a set. Everyone that enters. We were going to do it for just the VIP, but we're just going to give them to everybody, so everybody has a great time
Yeah.
with the same awesome experience. So so yeah, man. And then regarding the fight card itself, I only wanted to have 15 bouts on the card. I didn't want to go all night, with 25 bouts or things like that. I wanted to keep it short and sweet, and wanted to have athletes that were really, eager to be on the card. And I can tell you right now, man, we have 14 bouts. We have 14 bouts, and we're not even a month out. Um, and so, there's been a lot of coaches, a lot of interest, a lot of boxers, a lot
Yeah.
of teams that have been interested in getting involved with this event, and which is awesome.
Yeah.
And so, if you're, I might have to bend my rule a little bit and go over 15 just a little bit because I
Yeah.
do have quite a few boxers still coming in, and if you're one of those, you better contact me. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Send
we're
them
run, we're
over.
running out of room on that, and I don't want to overdo the. I want to keep it, like I say, short and sweet, and let everybody
Yeah.
have a great time. We'll have some awesome like little intermission surprises for everybody too. And so yeah, the card is looking awesome. We have everybody from some little guys to our first bout actually that we booked was a female fight. Really
Yeah.
awesome female that I'm excited to have on the card. She was supposed to be on our last one and just didn't work out. So now we're gonna have her here and her, and it was actually a call out. They wanted to fight each other, and so we booked it, and yeah, so we'll have some big heavyweight bangers on there. I have one of my heavyweights actually, and so yeah, it's looking really good. The card's looking really good.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely sold it. I mean, the whole banner and everything here, the silent dance party and the stack card, and you as the promoter as well too. So you're gonna be there at the event and everything. Just maybe just you're gonna be there as the commentator. How should we find you, or if anybody want to say what's up, or just kind of get connected with you? You're gonna be sitting ringside and just promoting the show. Is that what you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be running around kind of
Yeah.
crazy. You should be definitely able to find me. I definitely want you guys to come up and say what's up to me, and
We know you're gonna be busy.
yeah, I'm gonna be busy. We can only chat for maybe a couple
Yeah,
minutes, but but I'm gonna be
for
busy.
sure.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of things. Obviously, I'm delegating a lot of stuff too. I can't do
Yep.
everything, so there's gonna be a lot of awesome help that I'll have with folks doing everything. So they'll be awesome, and plus I'll be having to kind of talk to some of my special guests in the house, Deputy Commissioner Skip Brown,
Yeah.
director of all kind of events in DC. He should be in the house. I was on a phone call with him earlier today. He's talking about kind of doing some things to. He was asking me to do some things, some positive things for the city, and that's what we're doing. And we're figuring out ways that we can kind of get some youth involved, some youth that have been doing good in school, and maybe getting them some tickets and some seats in to enjoy the show. We should have some folks from the mayor's office, Mayor Bowser's office in the house watching the fight. So
So
yeah,
we
we
got
got
a lot of work.
it's really cool. Yeah, Lee, my partner Lee has a real good connection in with close to Mayor Bowser, and he does his events, DCBX, awesome events. He has one at the end of August that they're involved in dance events, and that's kind of where the dance and the DJ, and we're going to be getting some Latin flavor in there as well.
Yeah.
Kind of come in, but yeah, I'll be in the commentary booth. Come find me. Come say what's up. And I hope to see all of you guys there, especially you,
Yeah,
Sam Lane.
man. Awesome, awesome. I'm gonna make it for sure. I definitely want to make it and then help promote it and stuff. The event sounds spectacular. I'm proud of you for being such a big force in the community and bringing this champion mindset and bringing martial arts and cleaning it up and promoting it to the youth and everything. So I see just one quick question. I see is just boxing only in the future as like your success grows and everything. Are you going to be incorporating more just boxing only, or is this is kind of something that you're just going to grow as it grows, or what's the future vision?
Yeah, no, good question. Right now we're gonna stick with boxing, but obviously, you know, I've done kickboxing as well. I've done
Yeah,
I've done MMA. So this boxing right here with Champions League, it could be easily switched out for
yeah,
kickboxing or MMA, right? So we could have Champions League anything.
awesome.
But yeah, right now we're just focusing on boxing. Boxing is gaining popularity with all the kind of
It
like
is, yeah,
celebrity boxing and different things like that. I mean, it's always been there even before MMA, before kickboxing. Think about how long boxing has been around.
Yeah.
And so we just, I'm involved with the greatest amateur boxing organization that we have, which is USA Boxing.
Hmm.
And so that's where we're at right now. We're having a great time with it, and I hope to see everyone out. Make
Yes.
sure you guys check the ticket link, championsleagueboxing.com, to pick up your tickets if you're going to do it, and give us a follow on Instagram. We need some love on Instagram. We just started up a new Instagram.
There you go.
It's Champions League Boxing.
My man Brent is doing some promotion and doing some good work out here. Proud of you. So we're gonna wrap up the promotion and everything. So you guys put up some links and circulate this. I'll definitely be there at July 13th if anybody wants to link up. That's from any of our communities, the Peak Performance Academy community, Lake Braddock community, or anybody that we're gonna be plugging. Might be a good time to kind of like meet up, but definitely,
And I and
definitely.
I see you hitting the bag too, man. Maybe we'll get you in
I've
on
been
a
trying to
show or
keep it
two.
low key, man. Every time I post, somebody has to say something, like especially my brother. I'm like, so that I don't even have to post too much.
No, keep it up, man. Keep it
Yeah,
up.
I'm a bodybuilder though. It's like I don't have that the athletic build for like martial arts like Muay Thai and everything, but I do a little bit here and there just to keep the cardio up.
Yeah, I love it. I love
Yeah.
seeing you do it, man. Keep it
All
up.
right,
Yeah.
brother. It's good chatting with you. All right.
Yes, sir. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.